Hey, what's going on, folks? This is Balaji O bringing you another episode of Braver New World, trying to create a braver new world for our kids. Today, I want to talk about something a little bit serious. Now, in the past, probably 72 to 96 hours or so, I've received word about not one, but two of my good friends from high school, not even high school, elementary school or primary school, as we call it in Nigeria, losing their fathers, losing their dads in an untimely fashion. Not only that, but a classmate of mine was also lost. Well, she was a year ahead of me. She also passed away in the past week. And it sort of was a very jarring reminder to me that none of us really knows how much time we have left. Now, this is kind of a depressing topic for where we're, usually I'm talking about superheroes and empowering kids and all that, but it's related, and let me tell you why. The very reason that I'm doing this video, unscripted, unpolished, unvarnished and all that, I just dropped the kids off for school, is that I was encouraged by someone to just get started. I think a lot of us have things that we want to do. This applies both to us parents as well as to our kids. But there's so many good reasons why we're not ready to start yet. We're not talented enough yet. We don't have the necessary skills yet. We're not experienced enough yet. We don't have the right connections yet. We haven't figured out the right plan yet. We don't have enough funding yet. And on and on and on. There's so many good reasons to not start. I want to encourage you to just go ahead and get started anyway, because you don't know how far away or close that finish line is. When I created Brave Little Heroes about 5-6 years ago, I did it for my kids. I did it because I had things I wanted to impart to my kids, and along the way I realized, okay, maybe other kids might actually like to enjoy some of these stories as well. The funny thing, though, is that it's like for every step I take, there'd be more challenges in my path. There would be more reasons why I ought to just kind of throw in the towel, call it a day, hang it up, pack it up, go home. And actually, a lot of times I've taken a hiatus for months on end simply because things were hard. There's so many steps and so many things to figure out, and the path isn't straight. It's winding and narrow, and sometimes there's no path at all. Just start. Just take that next step. Even if you don't know where you're going to end or whether you're going to get there, just start. Just go for it. This is what I'd want someone to tell me as a kid, a 9-10-year-old kid. I have a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old now, and now that I'm 40, this is what I'm telling myself. Just start. Take that next step. It's worth it. So this was kind of an introspective one for the Braver New World series. But, I'd like to ask you, what's something that maybe you've been putting off that you'd like to just start? What's something that you'd like to leave behind for your kids? Maybe you got 50 years left. Maybe you got 80 years left. I don't know. Whatever it is, though, with two of my friends, dear friends, losing their dads in an untimely fashion. One of my friends told me his father passed away, but his father was able to finish that book. His father was able to see his grandkids born. Just certain things that were so important. What are those things that maybe you need to knock out so your kids can say, well, at least mom did that, at least dad did that? Just start, folks. This is Balaji O with a Braver New World. Let's create a braver new world for our kids today. Peace.